Alright, stopped and had a snack and kind of chilled for a little bit. Enjoyed the scenery. Oh, I'm gonna head on out of here. A little overgrown down in this area. Worse than I usually see. And now for the fun way home. I actually really do enjoy going this way. Yeah, I don't know how long these Mickey Mouse mirrors, as they call them, are gonna last. Not what I wanted to do, but hey, it worked. But the beta is, oh man, it is so much freaking fun. Now I'm at the point where I'm getting more comfortable and I'm like having to make myself stay below 50% throttle until I get home and do an oil change. And God, man, it's just, I think the engine and the suspension complement each other so well. I don't know, I'm kind of amazed. I mean, I'm not a good rider. I would, you know, put myself at maybe the absolute bottom of intermediate rider. I don't think I'm a beginner, but I'm not that good either. And I probably never will be. I've always been a jack of all trades, and I got a lot of the hobbies and things I enjoy, so, oh man, look at that freaking view. Alright, stop, took some photos. Enjoyed the scenery for a minute. Everybody always says I stop too much, but yeah, I'm out here to enjoy it, not necessarily punish myself all the time. So for buying a beta, you know, you get a lot with it, and it's really an awesome bike. You know, you get a really great kind of community around you, and I have a beta service center near me if I need parts and whatnot, but yeah, I mean, I've been very happy with it. We'll see how longevity is, especially with me, you know. I think you all know my channel. I'm one to do some dumb shit, and I'm not very good, and I fall a lot. So the main thing is, like, you'll be, you know, if you don't have the money for something like this, that's okay. You can get the job done with a lot of other great bikes, and right now I think my favorite bike for the money is probably the KLX 250 from Kawasaki. Being fuel injected and having, you know, good usable power, and having a 6th gear. It's a good dual sport, especially in the 250 class. Then, you know, the DRZ is always an option. The DRZ is not a bad bike. In fact, I'll miss mine greatly. The DRZ served me well for, quite honestly, a lot of years, and I have no shame to be there. So my point to this ride and initial buy is to prove that, you know, the buying experience for a beta and owning it and stuff's pretty good so far. And then, quite honestly, the dual sport ability of this bike is better than I thought, to be honest. This bike offers a lot, I think, for the money. Like, a lot of people look at these as really expensive. The list price for this bike is $10,400. Now, I mean, I'm not afraid to share what I paid. I paid about $9,000 out the door. So, of course, the 19s with the 2020s coming out, they're kind of giving good deals right now. Come around this kind of slow because people sometimes are nuts. So, the 2020s are coming out, so the 19s are a pretty good deal right now, and they're doing good updates to the 2020, but probably nothing that I would notice or care about, because like I've never had a bike of this, you know, caliber anyway. So the biggest thing that I can say is that for the money, it's not as expensive as people make it out to be. This bike comes with a skid plate, comes with hand guards, albeit not the best hand guards. They're plastic flag style hand guards, so you know, I might not consider that to get you by, but I probably want real tusks or something like that. But it also, you know, they even give you, you know, you saw the box of all stuff they give you, you know, that it kind of is a good incentive to get you started, and there's great stuff about this bike, really, when you think, like, I get this bike for about $9 grand. You figure most people could probably get it out, you know, right around 9,500 to 10 grand, you know. It's not hitting that 10 number that scares people. But realistically, if you're looking at buying a, you know, brand new DRZ 400, you know, which why would you? There's so many used ones, but to each their own. 6,500 I think's the MSRP, and you could probably get one out the door for like $6, brand spanking new. But the thing that is like, yeah, you're paying $3-4 grand more, is, you know, all of the said accessories worth $3-4 grand? No, it's not, of course. But it does add up a little bit, and you know, you do get a bike that honestly has an amazing suspension, has an amazing engine, it's very well engineered and designed, and that's really, it goes a long way in my mind. After owning several dual sports, I couldn't tell you how much you know, different that this is. Just higher quality individual pieces maybe, but I'll say it's worth it to me. You know, I'm at a point in my life where, oh God, I'm at a point in my life where I can afford it, and I usually keep bikes, you know. The XT I didn't keep as long, but that's only because my wife stopped riding it. I kept the DRZ for all 7 years, so when I rode the hell out of that thing, so I kind of feel like I got, sorry for coughing in your ears, I kind of feel like I got my money's worth out of that bike, and you know, selling it and getting this one is, I don't know, it's been a good experience for me. Anyway guys, I'm gonna get back home to a buddy of mine. We're gonna do a little bit of street riding. I got out early this morning to get the beta broke in, and look out for my Silverton videos. That'll probably be coming. I can pretty much guarantee that there'll be me dropping a $10,000 dirt bike in those videos. Alright, so I don't got much battery power left in the GoPro, but so ultimate dual sport test after after having to get some gas for my buddy, taking it up out on the interstate. So about no dual sport is really comfortable doing this that I know of. And neither is this one. Stability feels pretty good. I'm not like uncomfortable, and the engine, while being buzzy, is it's okay. The bike is light. It does definitely get kind of blown around, but yeah, it's pretty durable. I would say that this is, the engine is less noisy and vibrationy than the DRZ, and the bike itself feels about as stable. I wouldn't say that the DRZ is really any better on the road. Yeah, it does get, it's really windy today, so this is kind of a good test. It blows me around, but I'm not like holding on for dear life. But this is, when I need to get home quickly, this is how I get home, so this bike's got to be able to do it. And it's not screaming. And I think even with a 13-tooth sprocket, you'd be probably at 4,000 RPM doing this, which is comfortable. All right, so there you have it. So can a Beta 390 RRS be a dual sport? I think absolutely. It was, I would say, about the same comfort level I have with the DRZ or WR250R on the road. So yeah, honestly was pretty happy with that on the road, except for the wheels need to be balanced. And I'm going to attribute my little running out of gas stunt to break-in, more than likely. They did tell me that the engine break-in on this bike was going to be somewhat extreme, so I didn't really listen, and that's kind of my fault. But the total round trip for our little dual sport trip from my house to back to my house, it was 95.6 miles. And I'm going to be doing an oil change here shortly, but yeah, that was pretty awesome, actually. Well, yes, I'm very happy with the bike, and as a dual sport and as a dirt bike, I'm very happy with it. And we're gonna keep on doing. We're gonna be doing lots of riding in the next week or two, so watch out. It's really getting up videos depends on the amount of free time I have that I'm not riding. So be patient a little bit, but it'll be coming. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Feel free to like, subscribe, or share, and have a good one. Ferret Face out.